The doublespeak is what really frustrates me with these people. See, because there's people in the comments saying that the only reason I needed that conversation with my mother to be publicized on my channel for people to know was narcissism. I was just narcissistic and I let her die because I was a narcissistic bitch that didn't get what I wanted. And I should be ashamed of that. The only reason my aunt is on YouTube is because I wrote an anonymous book about my life. Anonymous. The book had no names. But it pissed my family off so bad that they came to YouTube and enlisted cyberbullying creators to hurt me and get me off YouTube because they don't want people to know the truth. In the beginning, my aunt even made videos saying she would lie about me and she would never validate anything that I went through. She intentionally swerves around what she knows so that she's not validating my real feelings and memories. And the only reason she's here to do that is because I wrote an anonymous book with no names included. My name wasn't even in the book. It had no names. The only name in that is now connected to our family from that book is my aunt's name because she reviewed it under her and my grandmother's name. And that's the only way the Mackie name or the Gove name is, or any name at all, is attached to that book, is because my aunt reviewed it under her name. And then said, everybody's going to know that's our family. Yes, because you reviewed it under your name. That's more likely people will know now. But my point was, the only reason I needed that emotional validation from my mother was because of the tremendous abuse and invalidation from my aunt. My aunt had spent 2 years at that point terrorizing me with my life. She won't leave me alone. When it began, she was using her grandchildren. See, that's also funny because people say she's only here to protect her grandchildren. Her first couple of videos, she was manipulatively using her grandchildren. She was filming them playing from a distance while she said these terrible, horrible things about me, how her children and her grandchildren would always be better than me. Even as little babies, they were better than me, smarter than me, richer than me. She was using them as the face because people like looking at babies. People like watching children play, so she would film them playing while saying these absolutely disgusting words. Even now, she can't look herself in the face with what she's saying. Every single one of her videos is of something else, which is, to me, it's proof that she doesn't like herself enough to look at herself while she's saying these things. She can't look herself in the eyes because she knows what she's doing is wrong. She knows that she's lied. She knows that she forced my hand in that situation. If I was not receiving that harassment from my family and from the people that they're working with, and they had just contacted me and said, Mom needs help, yes, I likely would have given her a kidney without documenting anything. The only reason that I put the stipulation in that we have that conversation and it be put on YouTube is because at the time, my aunt and her children were working very hard on YouTube to hurt me discredit me and make other people hate me, which is something they're still doing. All I wanted from the beginning was to tell my story and move forward with my life. But telling my story caused me to be locked in my past because my family is now obsessed with making sure I never tell it again. And they're going to keep harping on it and going over and over and over and over it to keep me there and keep me insane, unstable, and keep me in a mental space where nobody will listen to me because I sound crazy. When my aunt told me not to contact them anymore, I did that. I did what they said. I didn't contact them. I was homeless for 5 years. I got myself doctors. I got myself therapists. I got myself housing. Everything I have in my life now, I got for myself. And my aunt has been trying to take it away out of pure narcissism. Nobody would have even known she was related to me if she had not reviewed my book under her name. We look nothing alike. We act nothing alike. She's in Georgia and I'm in California, and nobody she knows has any idea who the fuck I am. Nobody she knows was ever going to read an anonymous book by an internet personality. She caused a lot of this with her narcissistic need to shut me down and stop me from telling the truth. She knew what my father was doing, and she didn't do anything to protect her baby sister. And she says that it's because it was her sister's choice. My mother made the choice to be with an abusive man, and the family respected that choice. So respect my choice when I tell you to fuck off and leave me alone. And leave my life. Because I'm going to be republishing the book. I'm going to tell my story, regardless of how many people in my life want to kill me for doing so. But it's not me that is having a problem with narcissism in this situation. There are some narcissists involved, but I'm not one of them.